To your installer.
Welcome back to Speedwell then, and welcome to the 5th round of the 125cc Motocross World Championship in Kaposvár in Hungary. And like the rest of us, the Hungarians now starting to enjoy this beautiful early summer weather that's sweeping across Europe. Ideal conditions for the riders, and a warm and very hospitable welcome for them, particularly for Britain's Paul Mallin, pole position in the Group A qualifying, and the man who is taking to the battle to the French. High hopes of his first 1996 win here in Hungary.
I always try hard, but you know, I think it's possible to beat him, and maybe today on this track it's possible. So you know, if I can make the good start with him. See, in the other GPs I haven't always come from the start with Tortelli, and he always got away in the beginning and always went to win the race. But I think if I or Vial and maybe Mascio can all start together, it'll be a very interesting race. And I was going to say, you know, it's possible that he could get beat.
Second in Group A qualifying is Italy's Michele Fanton, number 7. And his first move into the top qualifiers since the Italian Grand Prix, and clearly enjoying the track here. He says it's fast, it's very technical, and so the race is also going to be very hard physically. It's very hot here. Situation has changed since Massimo Bartolini and Federici, who should have been right there in the battle to fight Tortelli, both have been injured. But the rest of the Italians, myself, Bartolini, Ravalia, Del Lago, hopefully will be competitive here and make a good race of it with the French.
Stanno dimostrando competitivi e speriamo oggi di far vedere cose buone anche per gli italiani.
Third in Group A, Frenchman Frédéric Vial, ahead of Jürgen Fink and Michael Mascio. But Sebastien Tortelli, the championship leader, is the man who has set the fastest time, flying high in Group B, 4 seconds away from his closest rival. And the track really seems to be perfect for the enthusiastic, ebullient Frenchman. Yesterday I had a 4-second advantage in qualifying, he said, so really it couldn't have been better. This morning they've watered the track, it's a bit more slippery, but now it's drying, so it should be good for race 1. Second in Group B, Brian Jorgensen, back to competitive showing after a couple of lackluster appearances in the last 2 rounds.
After Italy, it was the first time I've been on a podium, and it was a little bit, you know, maybe too big for me in the beginning. So I don't know, just don't make so good results in Switzerland. I was 6th at the first race, I finished 6th, and the second race I make a crash with Jürgen Fink. And then in Spain I had some little bit bad luck in a crash and make a dead leg on my leg. And in Holland I was bad from the start. And second race I finished 7th, so I think I'm comfortable to get some good results for today and for the rest of the season.
Very honest and straightforward young man. Third in Group B, Mauro Del Lago. There he is on 14, and this is his best qualifying position in 96. Just edging out Campoleño and Dupasquier in the Group B qualifiers. So ready for the start of race one, away they go. And as the huge field swarms up to the first turn, a whole shot for Moore on 76. Campalengo. A couple of them getting tangled up. Campaleno in second. That was Fanton on 7 and Dupasquier on 15 getting tangled up together. Moore leads. Tortelli, number 3, in second place. Del Lago, third. And Malin in fourth position on number 11. But Moore, who has still got the effects of a crash, nursing a hand injury and unable to practice between rounds, is going to have a tough time holding off the very much informed Tortelli. After his early fall, Jorgensen in 20, coming back strongly. So to Viale on number 9. Tortelli has made his fitness and enthusiasm for this track pay, grabbing the lead from Moore. Malin in third, thundering down the hill, coming into the corner very wide, and that'll be a big boost for the British lad to be so close to the front. Tortelli building a lead despite his radiator getting clogged following Moore early on. Moore second, Malin closing in third still. Ever closer. And here with a real opportunity to pass. If he can just bite the dirt a little longer. He does so successfully. Up into second place. Through goes Moore. Campalengo is fourth, Del Lago fifth, Colomé 56 and Ricanda in seventh position. Viali will finish eighth, just ahead of Doug Moore there. We saw them battling. Tortelli winning as he pleases here in race one. The radiator shroud really coming apart. And a comfortable margin for victory, nearly 30 seconds ahead of Malin. So Tortelli looking a little bit hot, but certainly not bothered by the opposition. I just followed him, he says, talking about Moore. Then a small technical problem, screw broke, and the radiator was flapping about the shroud, but wasn't too much of a problem for me, except in a couple of the corners. So there you go. Well, let's hope we're in for some more of this weather during the rest of the European season, making it enjoyable at least for the spectators, if rather hot work for the riders. Away they go from race 2, and number 12 out front, Campalengo, and he holds the early lead. Second is Bellometti, Ravaglia third, Viali, and Malin there just in the dust on number 11. And Campalengo going off like a man with a firecracker tied to his tail. There's Malin running wide. 23 is Bellometti, 7 Fanton, and then there is Tortelli. Now at this stage, by lap 3, he has worked his way past the whole group and up into the lead. Such is the pace of this man on this track. And the erstwhile lead is reduced to squabbling over the lower points. Malin up into third place, ahead of the Italian Campalengo, but Tortelli just driving away from the rest of them as if he's on a different capacity machine. Second place, Viali, 40 seconds behind. So Tortelli taking his second double victory, 2 wins at Switzerland, his 6th 96 heat victory. Malin third in race 2, second overall in the Grand Prix, so a great result for the Englishman. And Campoleno finishing 5th, passed by Phantom 4 laps before the end. But a stunning showing from Tortelli to win yet again. And it really does look as if everybody still has to find a way of beating this man's performance. So commanding championship lead. Next round at Jakarta in Indonesia. We'll see that on Speed World. Until then, bye-bye.